In today's Wrestle Havoc Daily, we're going to be talking about Tony Khan going on a Twitter meltdown. We're also going to be talking about Warner Brothers Discovery touting AEW's ratings, as well as Matt Riddle explaining how Brock Lesnar didn't want to do business during the 2022 Royal Rumble. All this and much more right here on Wrestle Havoc Daily. What's up, everybody? It is yours truly, Flamin' Ricky DeRays, and this is Wrestle Havoc Daily from January 9th, 2024. Of course, before we get into all this craziness going on in the realm of professional wrestling, please make sure to like and subscribe to the Wrestle Havoc channel right here on YouTube, in which we discuss everything in and outside of the squared circle. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content, and as the freaking referee would say, ring, ring, ring that damn bell for more notifications. Also, follow me on social media on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. In our first story, we're going to be talking about the AEW president, CEO, and head of creative, Tony Khan. And from what it looks like, Tony Khan is going once again on a Twitter rampage, no pun intended. In a quote by Tony Khan, Tony states, and I quote, "A double standard, Hook's 28-1 career record on winning streak calls out the champ. A logical challenge sparks online outrage. Jinder has literally lost every single match he's in for the past year, immediately gets a title shot. Where is the rage? Hashtag AEW Dynamite tomorrow on TBS." Of course, he is mentioning the fact that Hook challenged Samoa Joe for the AEW World title. We do not know when that match is going to be taking place, but we do know one match that will be taking place, and that is, of course, Jinder Mahal, who got his ass kicked by The Rock last Monday on Raw. Of course, he faced off with Seth Rollins last night on the Raw program, and it is official. Jinder Mahal will be facing Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship next Monday night on Raw, and this has caused a lot of outrage and discussion in a funny manner across the entire IWC, across the entire wrestling community on Twitter. If you really think about it, it is a freaking war zone going on right now, but Tony was not done. In another tweet by Tony Khan, of course, he quote tweeted the USA Network. Tony Khan states, and I quote, "A moral victory for USA is one win more than their world title challenger Jinder Mahal has in the past 364 days, because it's been literally a full year since he won a match. You really put AEW in our place getting Jinder Mahal in a big match on your TV show? Do it more often." Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, the drama does not end. And then, of course, this led to Jinder Mahal himself on Twitter. Go on Twitter and quote tweet Tony Khan, and he states, and I quote, "Who the F is Hook? Watch Monday Night Raw on the USA Network, Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern." Honestly, this is just absolutely hilarious. Right now, it's war right now on Twitter. It is literally war right now on wrestling Twitter, with wrestling fans just debating whether or not who is the better wrestler, Jinder Mahal or Hook. You had fans complain about the fact that Jinder Mahal was going to get a title shot next week on Raw. Meanwhile, they completely switched their tune and they sing their praises to Jinder Mahal. With all due respect to Jinder Mahal is not a draw. And if you say he is a draw, you are absolutely lying. And I don't care if this is a daily news show, I'm telling you flat out facts. I don't care if he's the highest rated segment on Raw. The only reason he was the highest rated segment on Raw was because the freaking Rock was there. That is all. But nonetheless, it is absolutely hilarious on all fronts, from the AEW side, the WWE side. I've been laughing throughout all of the memes that I have been seeing. Like, people are that creative in creating a shit ton of memes when it comes to all this stuff between Hook and Jinder Mahal. It is absolutely hilarious to me. Now, I will say this, from a fan's perspective, it is hilarious, but from a professional standpoint, considering Tony Khan is the president and the CEO of the company, it is very unprofessional, in my opinion. It's not... This discussion on social media is absolutely the funniest thing that I've ever seen in my life. From all points of view, from all different perspectives, it is just hilarious to me. And I will just sit back and relax while the whole world debates whether or not Hook or Jinder Mahal is the better wrestler. In our next story, we're going to be talking about Warner Brothers Discovery, of course, the current television partner of All Elite Wrestling. In their 2023 performance highlights for their brands on their US networks, they touted AEW's success. They stated, and I quote, "AEW Dynamite, AEW Collision, and AEW Rampage reached nearly 4 million viewers each week across TNT and TBS. In addition, TNT's coverage of the NBA regular season from 2023 to 2024 is up 13%, as well as the 2024 2023-2024 NHL regular season is up 53% amongst adults 25 to 54. So they're really touting not only AEW, but also NHL and NBA. What are my thoughts on this? This is great. You can tell they're, happy with the ratings that AEW is currently getting, even though the ratings have slightly dipped. AEW is really right now in that 800K range when it comes to Dynamite. For Collision and Rampage, they're roughly the same, around 300K, which is really, if you think about it, not all that good. But they talked about how they have, 4 million viewers every week, and everybody is so mad on social media, which is absolutely funny to me because last time I checked, Warner Brothers Discovery has the data, not you. But that is just my opinion. At the end of the day, who gives a damn about ratings? I just want to talk about that right here on the show because clearly a lot of people just do not know when to shut up about ratings all over pro wrestling. Of course, in our final story, we're going to be talking about the original Bro, the recently released Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle talked about how he was once planned to win the 2022 Men's Royal Rumble. During a live virtual signing with Signed by Superstars, Matt Riddle said that the finish of the match was changed when Brock Lesnar, quote-unquote, didn't want to do business. Riddle's comments, of course, were about winning the Royal Rumble, were consistent with a PW Insider report from late January 2022 when he stated he was once the planned winner of the match. Of course, I'm reading this from F4W Online, the people at the Wrestling Observer. Overall thoughts on Matt Riddle talking about how Brock Lesnar didn't want to do business at the 2022 Royal Rumble. It's very interesting to say the least when it comes to Matt Riddle. Of course, Matt Riddle recently got released from the WWE. He's been dealing with a lot of personal issues. I don't think Matt Riddle is the type of guy to really hold grudges. I think Matt Riddle at this point, at this stage in his career, he's really grinding all across the independent scene. He recently debuted for MLW, and I believe he's going to be wrestling for New Japan Pro Wrestling as well. But when it comes to Brock Lesnar not wanting to do business, this was during a time when Vince McMahon was running the ship in WWE, and really, if you think about it, before Triple H came into the company, morale was pretty low, to say the least. When it comes to Brock Lesnar not wanting to do business, look, at the end of the day, what Vince wants, Vince will get. And if he wanted Brock Lesnar to win the Royal Rumble, he will have him win the Royal Rumble. And that was really the motto that went on in WWE. And that is still the motto that goes on in WWE today. And if you really look back at that year's WrestleMania season, of course, the main event was set to be Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the unification for both the WWE and Universal titles. And of course, earlier on in the night on that Royal Rumble show, you did have Roman Reigns cost Brock Lesnar the titles, which led to Bobby Lashley to win the belts. Honestly, clear as day, Brock Lesnar was the logical choice to win that Royal Rumble. Because if you really think about it, especially under Vince McMahon, I wouldn't think they'd put the belt or they'd put the main event slot on a guy like Matt Riddle. Even though I do think Matt Riddle is the type of guy that deserves it because he's very talented, I do believe that, if you really look at it from a creative standpoint, it wouldn't really make any sense for Matt Riddle to win the Royal Rumble. Not only that, he's been doing stuff with Randy Orton and RKO during that period of time, so really wouldn't make any sense at all. But, it's good for Matt Riddle to tell his story and his side of the story when it came to the Royal Rumble 2 years ago. But nonetheless, I don't think this was like a bad rub or anything. That was just Matt Riddle's story and his experience going into that year's Royal Rumble. And that concludes Wrestle Havoc Daily from January 9th, 2024. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, push that bell for notifications. Look out for more videos right here on the Wrestle Havoc channel in which we discuss everything in and outside of the squared circle. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content. And as the friggin' referee would say, ring, ring, ring that damn bell for more notifications. And as always, it is yours truly, Flamin' Rick, Ricky DeRays, signing out. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.